Alright, let's do this. Okay. Ah, shit. I got black flag. I gotta stop and start over. I am qualifying. I hate that they still give you a black flag for speeding on pit road. Alright, you gotta be quiet.
Yeah, but
Alright. Not bad.
Alright, as it stands, sitting P3. We'll wait for everybody else to finish.
Who's all qualified?
Steven Lashinsky, Scott Formosa, Anthony Burleson, Ryan Truex, Justin Clapper, Chase Leahy, Tyler Chalk, Brian Harrison, and Matt Garrett have all finished.
Okay, so Thomas Aaron and Ryan Truex are ahead of me.
Yeah, Thomas Aaron and Ryan Truex both. Roger just completed his first lap. He's sitting at a 30.0.
Alright. Yeah, my first lap, I got
I saw
loose
you drifted over.
coming off a 2, yeah.
All good. As long as you can qualify in the top 10, ain't no reason you can't get up to the front.
Yeah.
So if no one beats you, you're gonna start fourth?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Roger moved up to second.
Do you think you think there's going to be a lot of like pulling over tonight? This will be like the one time in the playoff people actually like probably pull over.
I don't know. But I can.
I'm not gonna bank on it. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, like it's what they should do, or it's like what like will
I
happen, yada yada.
I honestly think there's been a lot of hard racing this year, but I honestly think that they will they'll race the playoff drivers, like the championship for a little bit less than anybody else on the racetrack.
I sure hope so.
yeah.
Not because like I want it easy, but like that'd be the worst thing in the world. You're wrecking a playoff drive. You're looking at some. It'd be a tough off season.
Yeah. So I know Chase Leahy's going to be quick in the beginning, but he's going to fall off.
Yep, as he
Greg
does.
Vielle is probably going to be fast in the beginning. He'll fall off. J.D. Woodward, he might be fast most of the way through, if not all the way through. And same thing with Mark McCrary.
And Tyler's stuck third. He's not gonna pull over for anybody.
I don't know what you did, but your mic is so much quieter than everyone else's. In order for me to hear you, I have to turn it so loud that everyone else is screaming.
Okay, hang on.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Compared to
Okay.
the other people, I guess, in the Discord chat, like when Thomas, Aaron, and Clapper were talking.
Hey man, good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna try. James and I are talking strategy to try and see where the chips fold.
Oh, he's talking in fifth, and I've got the game sound on the headphones. So if you want to talk to him real quick.
Hey man, good luck tonight.
Hey, I heard you. Thank you. I appreciate it. James and I are talking strategy, trying to figure out the best plan to go into this race. Just trying to be there at the end.
Yeah, I was listening. You go ahead, just do your thing.
I will.
Do
Thank
you? And I got everybody listening, so.
Hell yeah. Give him a good show.
All right. Love you. Talk to you later.
All right. Love you too.
Grab your phone. Oh shit, I'm on the earbud. Are you back on it?
No, that was on that.
All right. You there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So everybody's qualified. I will start P7.
That's not bad.
No.
We got what? One.
Truex is 5th, and then Thomas and Roger are 1st and 2nd.
Easy.
So I'll start on the bottom behind Ryan, and I'm basically
try and follow him to the front.
Kind of like how I did it at
Charlotte.
No, Nashville. Run his pace in the beginning and just be there at the end of the stage.
Mhm. You ain't got to be faster. You just got to stay with him. Let him set the pace. And just follow him to the end. And then once you get that last little bit, you just put the pressure on, keep him looking in his mirror, and hopefully either you can cause him to slip up or you can get that opportunity to get one good run. And that's all you need.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm hoping for, is to just, basically just, keep the pressure on so that way he doesn't have to have any time to be like, all right, I'm good. I can just drive.
Yep.
But, see, I tried to do that last night. I was racing in the RFK League, and
yeah,
I was racing with TJ Majors, and that's what I thought. I was like, all right, I'll let him go, and I'll just keep the pressure on, and I'll pass him at the end. And then I ended up smacking the wall coming at it, too, and I was like, bye, TJ.
Yeah, you'd have won if that didn't happen.
I really think I would have. Okay, we start P7, so we'll see how this goes.
Totally off-topic question for you.
All right, as we round down the qualifying laps of the 2022 season, I want to reach out and I want to say thank you to every one of you guys who have raced this entire season or the ones who come to the races that you ran. It's been greatly appreciated because this league is not what it is without you guys. We can have all the admins and all the tracks and all the stuff, all the money in the world, and it doesn't really matter if you have nobody to drive it. So appreciate you guys coming out here every Wednesday. It has been a blast. It's been a long season. We have now cut it down to the Final Four. Congratulations, Stephen Sharik, Roger Diebold, Ryan and Truex, and Thomas Aaron for making it to the Final Four. I want to congratulate Mark McCrary for his best of the rest win. Sir, your entry fee next season is now covered. We will be announcing what's going on next season here very, very shortly. Admin team needs a little bit of a break to recuperate, and then we'll have a meeting or two and give everything, get all the information out to you guys. With that said, we'll move on to this race here. So you guys got 150 laps, 4 sets of tires. So that means 1 on the car, 3 laying in the pits. The Final Four, the best, the one who finishes ahead of everybody, the best Final Four finisher will win the championship. Everybody has an asterisk that is in the championship beside their name except for Stephen Sharik. I messed that up and didn't do it. I did his brother instead. So Stephen's definitely in it. I just mucked it up. Here, the travel is a little tricky. We will utilize the Geico restart zone. So make sure you start inside that blue box zone marked on the outside wall on the inside next to the grass. Don't change lanes. This place is notorious for a lane change and not recognizing it. Make sure you hold that lane you're in until you pass the start-finish line. I really don't want to have to pass judgment down on anybody today because of something like that. I'd rather guests get to the end with no penalties would be preferred. Your stages tonight will be lap 40 and lap 80. Lap 40, lap 80. So as the 10th place car crosses the line, I'll throw the caution. Media obligations tonight are going to be for your championship guy. Second place, not so much. More so, we're going to be more focused on the race winner for a little bit, the championship winner, and the other three championship guys. So if you're second and third not in the championship, we apologize. You will not be required in the media booth. With that said, you guys got any questions, pop them up. Otherwise, I'll let Clapper take this last minute to say what he wants to.
Just real quick, I just want to thank everybody. Without you guys, like just Mike said, we couldn't do this. So we're looking forward to seeing how this race pans out. Congratulations, Final Four, and let's put on a hell of a show tonight for one last race of the 2022 season. Good luck, boys.
You're free. Go finish the last few minutes of this warm-up session.
Can you explain the media obligations one more time?
Yes, media obligations. So we're looking for the race winner and then the championship 4. Race winner, championship 4. Hang around. If you are a championship guy and get wrecked out, make sure you still hang around. They may pull you randomly into the booth if you're sitting on pit road for an extended length of time, because we're definitely going to want to hear your reactions and your thoughts at the end of this race. Regardless of winning or not, good job all 4 of you. So second and third place, unless you're a championship guy, you are not required for media. You are not required.
I just want to say real quick, congratulations to the other 3 guys that are in the championship. It's going to be a hell of a race, and let's just go out there and give them a good show.
Shit.
All right, boys, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
All right. All right, James. I didn't think we were gonna make it to this point, but we're here. So so let's fucking do this, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Like we just said, just be there at the end. No need
Good
to
luck, boys. Congrats to the Final Four. Let's
do
rock and
anything
roll. Have
foolish.
some fun.
We made it this far. We just got one last race to finish it off.
And remember, it's stupid Luke's first turn.
Did I hear full send? All right, 3 cents land. All right, we'll determine how I feel at the end of this run on whether or not we're gonna run stage 2 with no tires or not.
Alright, they're pulling off.
All right.
There you go. You can go ahead and go. Alright.
We got 2 to green right here, 2 to green. We're not going green this time.
Anything you want me to keep an eye on at the start of the race, like tire, like fuel wear or usage? Just kind of like keep an eye on the relative. You want me to keep tabs on the other 3, or you just want to just kind of get settled in your rhythm?
Which driver with ethical asterisk by their name is also in the playoffs?
Steven Shurik. Steven Shurik.
10-4, thanks.
No, I don't need you to keep track of anything in the first stage or 2. Basically just, like I said before, remind me of saving tires. I think we can go 70 laps on a fuel run, or 60 laps on a fuel run, something like that. But
Yeah, you're under caution right now. You're looking at about estimated 59 laps.
So yeah, just remind me to maintain tires. Be smooth, stuff like that.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see what we got for these boys.
I like it. All right.
Let's go win us a championship.
I like it. All right. 1 to green.
Yep.
Nice full field.
Yeah, how many drivers we got for this race?
This championship
Good luck,
race,
guys.
we
It's
got
been
21
a really fun
drivers
season
taking the
racing
green
against
flag.
y'all. I know we're going to put on a show today.
I'll take it. All right.
I'd like to thank all the sponsors for Delivery Connector for being on the
Oh, one last time. Thank you, guys.
car all
We're
season
coming to the
long.
green here. 150 laps.
The boys back at the
Championship
shop.
4. Congratulations. Let's be mindful of those guys tonight. But race hard and stay clean. And hopefully we get some green flag runs tonight. Thank you guys once again. And really looking forward to carrying this momentum into next year. Good luck, boys.
In before the leader wrecks in turn 1, takes out half the field.
Not me, of course.
No, that's why I said the leader.
All right, boys, let's go ahead and close them gaps up. We got too many there.
Alrighty.
I don't expect you to be up to the bumper, but I expect you to be a little bit closer, and that's a little bit better. Good job. Good job. Here we go.
Alright, pace car's pulled off. Crossing pit line, entering the zone now. They're going. Green, green, green. Alright. Got 1 to your outside. You're clear outside. Coming up on 34, he's outside. Clear to the wall.
Oh, I forgot to shift to 5th.
All good. You're 2 wide out behind you. Single file in front. Only 1 non-playoff driver in front of you. That's the 69. He's backing off. Outside. Clear. Looking
I
inside, you got
respect
your
it, Tyler.
bumpers.
I respect it.
He's tucking in line. You're clear. It's just you four out front. All right, everybody gave you the lane. They didn't have to, but they gave you the lane.
Championships of 4 said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Just settle in, get your rhythm, get a feel for the track, get a feel for the tires.
I'd say in about 10 to 15 laps, if you could just let me know how I am compared to the rest of the guys in front of me. Lap time wise, that'd be great.
Can do.
Thank you.
Yeah, if any of those three start like pulling away or coming back to you, just don't change anything what you're doing. Just like I said, focus on your car, take care of your tires, and it's gonna be a long night. This race is gonna feel longer than anything we've done all season. While you're tucked up behind him, remember to back up your corners and be a little bit easier on the throttle. You're not going to get as much aero grip.
Nope, there's the first slide.
Just be easy on the throttle. You get saved. You're in full control of the car, no problem. Looking inside, he backed out of it. He's inside. Clear. He's at your bumper, he's there. You got a little loose off the corner. You're dragging him, you're clear.
Yeah, it's starting to get loose.
Yeah. I didn't know, or I didn't think that this race was going to be one of attrition, but just keep the car underneath you. Only way to win this thing is if you're there at the end.
My bad.
Alright. Let's both take a deep breath and we'll get all our composure. We're good.
Space car coming out of 2, blend road, pit road blend line now, space car backstretch. EOL will be on the 99, EOL at 99. Space car going into 3, going into 3.
I don't know if wheel spin will be present on this, but just like, at all points, just be easy on the throttle, getting up to speed.
Our boys just closing gaps a little
Yeah, I
bit.
didn't even think about that. I appreciate it.
Just be a little easy on the throttle. If the pace car's pulling off, they're at the pit line, entering the restart zone, going now. Good launch. You're clear all around.
Well, there goes what we said, Clapper.
Oh, I might finish this week now.
.26 behind you, looks real content. Everybody's driving real timid. They don't want to get near y'all, so you got no pressure out back unless you make a mistake. All right, he's looking inside. Still there. You're clear. These guys might have been driving a little bit real conservative, not to interfere with y'all, so they might end up getting a little bit better tire wear. So, but none of that matters. It's all about the end game. Just keep remembering that. You got one outside. Clear off the corner. You're clear all around.
Start class.
All good. Hell of a save, Bo.
Appreciate it.
No. Did he just hit me on corner entry? Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, 47's driving real erratic.
Oh, yeah, shocker there.
Yeah.
Oh, JD.
We're back here just to make safe.
Yeah, no pressure out back. Just focus on saving your stuff.
I don't know what you did to your mic, but it's all muffled now.
Is that better?
No.
Good save, Scott.
Handful.
What is Thomas Aaron and Ryan Truex's lap times?
I'll tell you in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Inside. That's 10 to go in the stage. Clear up on the bottom. Oh. Easy there. Yep. 34 got into the 26. They're both slow. He doesn't have a run on you quite yet. He's looking inside. He's there. Still there. Clear. 47's coming with a big run. He's going to look inside. He's there. Clear. Everybody's dealing with loose race cars.
I know.
That last lap, both Thomas and Ryan ran a 31.3. You ran a 31.58.
All right. I feel like I did a good job saving tires.
They both ran a 30. But all three of you lost 1/10. Still only 2/10 slower. Five to go at the stage. Got one inside. You're clear. That lap you were only 1/10 slower than the leaders.
White flag, stage 1 or white flag?
Coming with a big run inside. Yeah, another one coming. Clear. And yep, you're clear. Still clear. I think it looks like it's out on ice out there.
It really
One
is.
inside. You're cleared. That's stage 1.
This will be your stage 1 caution.
All right.
Yeah, definitely not staying out.
Nah, definitely not. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do stage 3. We're just gonna, if it goes green, we'll split it. If not,
This car is just rolling off pit road now.
we'll use the use that set of tires as close to the center of the middle of the stage as we can. That is for stage 3.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal there at the end. I'm gonna try and do a little bit better job this stage.
I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know what your tire percentages are and like where that would hint that maybe we gotta improve.
All right. I felt like at the end I
Check
was
up into
faster than Roger, but it was just it's so tough to
It's
pass.
probably so tough. Yeah, and I imagine it's tough to push it that little bit. Like you could probably be like, you know, catch him, but you know, just like you said, being so hard to pass and you're already on the edge of grip because the tires were falling off. Like, yeah, we'll be good. And it'll just take care of the yeah, just don't speed and.
Oh, I was too far forward. That's lovely.
It's all good.
Oh well. I'm gonna be in conserve mode anyway.
There you go. You got no one to your outside. You're clear. You know, yeah, you lost 2 spots, but it's no big deal. Your right front was at 88. Your left front was at 89. Your right rear was at 84, and your left rear was at 89. So pretty much everything's wearing evenly except your right rear. And I mean, that's pretty evident by the fact that it's starting to like slide out on you. So, I mean, the only thing I can really recommend in that regard is just being a little bit more patient on the throttle at the beginning of the run.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to, like, I mean, don't necessarily push it in deeper to try and make up for that, but just, like, let it roll and, like, maybe just try and be a little bit smoother on the throttle. I'm sure it's pretty easy at first, or to just kind of, like, bring it back to full throttle pretty, like, quickly. You know, you can do it smooth, but do it pretty quickly. Just try and, I guess, be mindful of that. And then just as the run goes on, just let it roll through the center a little bit more and just, like, be partial with your throttle before you get back to full throttle on exit.
See, I was trying to do that, but I thought I was I thought I was like too partial on the throttle.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's, like I said, is dealing with, like, super loose cars. And, like, right there at the end, like, 5, 6, maybe 7 different drivers I saw get loose out of 2 or out of 4. So I guess it'll probably pay the dividends if you're really conservative at the front, like just let that come to you. You may if everybody does that again, everybody starts slipping and sliding. You could probably make up a handful of seconds on the guys in front of you, just like letting them slide back to you.
Yeah.
Coming to 1 to green here, 1 to green. Your next caution, or planned caution, is a lap 80 completion of lap 80.
I want to test real quick. How well can you hear me?
I hear you clear as hell.
Okay, is this the best it sounded?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you do?
I just took out the Bluetooth speakers and I'm just using my phone speaker.
Oh.
Oh, side note, Tyson said next week he'll be getting a wheel to play Iracing.
Love it.
Yeah, he sent me a message. He said good luck to y'all. He's watching. So, oh yeah.
Okay. Taking it easy the first half of this stage. Let the tires come to me.
Yep. All right. Coming into the box now. Leaders are going. There you go. Good jump. You got 1 to your inside. You're clear to the bottom. You're going to get a run on Matt. You're still clear. You got a good run on Chase to your outside. You're even with him. You're clear on exit. Alright, you're in a good gap. Back into the top 10. We can just, like I said, we can just let this come to us.
Scrapey scrape.
0x, no damage, you're good.
Yeah, keep your foot in it.
From the replay camera, it didn't even bend the bodywork at all. You're good. They're 2x2 behind you. You should get a little bit of a pull off the one in front of you. Case is looking outside. He's there. Got the run. He's even. You're at his door. You're clear to the outside.
Yeah, he's driving really hard, and I don't know why.
Yeah, he's making the outside work, but it's not going to last long. He's going to eat up his right rear doing that.
I see that everybody backed it way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch this group in front of me.
Yep. I'm watching from behind you now.
Alright.
Twelve is looking inside. He's there. Shot it up the inside. They're clear. Justin's coming with him. Still one outside. Inside, that is. Inside, I'm sorry. Still there. Still there. Finally clear. Clear to the bottom. Alright, yeah, it looks like they're all going to get a little racy. I really don't mind if you just stick back here for a minute.
Yep.
You got a decent gap behind you. That'll be Anthony Burleson behind you too. So yeah, you can just kind of maintain this gap. See how long you can make the tires last while keeping pace with this. There's 3 wide up in front of you. Slowing down, you're going to be on the bottom of 3 on exit, bottom of 3. Clear to the wall. Inside.
Take it.
We're getting real tight up here. You got one to your outside. Clear to the wall. You're at his bumper. He's inside. You're clear. Inside. He got loose. You're clear.
How many laps have we been green?
I was fixing to tell you that before you got into that. Even green now for 13 laps.
10-4.
Got a run on him. He's outside. You're even. Still there. He's got a good run on the outside. He's still there.
I got loose.
You're good. They're going to be coming. There's 4 cars in a line coming.
I think I touched the apron.
You're good. You're clear to the wall on exit. one on the outside. He's at your door. Even. You're at his door. Still there. You got a good run. Still there. You're dragging him back. Got a good run on the outside. Still there. You're clear.
I don't think I have the pace for it.
You got big loose. Go. Yep. You're clear. All clear.
My bad. That was mine, Greg. I was expecting
3 wide in front of you.
Early. I've been rolling that deep.
Yeah, I touched the apron. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. I'm glad I knew that now.
Yep. Yep. Just be wary of that. Even if you got to run just like a quarter lane, half a lane off, just to be safe.
Yep.
Other than the 2 times you touched the apron, the car looks a lot more stable out there. So whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Still got a long race ahead of us.
It's starting to get loose now.
At the line, you'll have 15 to go in the stage.
What are Thomas Aaron's lap times looking like?
Stay outside. You're clear. You're clear. You were 1/10 slower that last lap.
Alright. Yeah, it's starting to get bad now.
You ran on pace with Roger Diebold in second.
Alright.
Getting loose. One's in the wall on front stretch. Stay low entering one. Outside. Still there. You're clear. Yeah, he got loose and hit the wall off 4. You got no pressure out back. Just take care of it to the end of the stage. Top 3 are still running 31 2s and 31 3s.
Yeah, I don't have the pace.
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Trust me, I'm definitely trying different things.
I see you, Vince. Go ahead.
Thanks, sir.
Sitting back here in traffic wasn't
Oh, you're
helping
good. I'm
either,
just
but
trying to hold on
we'll
to
do what we
this
can.
right now.
Good save. Staying it.
When it's 105 degrees on the track.
Yeah, no pressure out back. Still got over a second to Roger.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is, man. I went from fine, and then all of a sudden this thing just won't turn anymore.
Yeah, sitting in traffic probably took a lot of tire wear off because you're just like you're having to rely more on mechanical grip than aero. So just try and nurse it home back to the stage.
Yeah. Fuck, I should have practiced. I never practiced, but
All good. We'll make it happen one way or another.
so we'll just have to figure it out on the fly.
Right. All right, that was halfway. We got 5 to go in stage 2.
Alright, how's my pace to the leaders now?
Tell you when you cross the line. Thomas ran a 31.5. You just ran a 31.6. That was your best lap in almost 10 laps.
Yeah. I think I might have figured something out.
Here to go.
Maybe not.
Oh, you got plenty of track. Just figure out what works. Figure out how the tires feel.
Like shit.
White flag, stage 2, white flag.
That time you still only ran less than a tenth slower.
This will be your stage 2 caution.
All right, I think my issue was I was
Oh
trying
God, 80 lap
to
tires is not fun.
excuse me.
All right, pace car is pulling off pit road, middle of 1 and 2, middle of 1 and 2.
I think in turn 1 and 2 I was entering too low. I don't know if you saw, but I know you saw, but I moved my entry up, and I was
Pace
kind of
car
letting
is
it
at
roll
the pit
to the
road
bottom
1 line now.
on exit.
Okay.
And that's when I started popping off those like 31 2s.
Halfway down
or,
the
I'm sorry,
backstretch.
31 5s, 31 6s.
So you think you need to like enter high in the center of the corner while you're off throttle, just kind of let it like roll down the hill a little bit, pick up the
Pace
throttle,
car
and then
going
that's
into
when you start
3,
coming back
big
to the
check,
wall.
boys, big check.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So you think you need to like enter high, and then when you're off throttle in the center of the corner, just kind of let it like come down the hill a little bit, and then when you start picking back up the throttle, that's when you just start kind of letting it float back to the wall.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just trying to make sure that on exit your steering wheel is like as straight as possible.
Yeah. All right. Remember again, don't speed. Your box is in front of JD's. There you go. Nobody coming behind you. You can go all the way out. All right. Didn't gain or lose anything.
All right. What was the tire wear?
Much better. Your left sides were 91 and 90 front to back, and then your right sides front to back are 90 and 86.
All right.
Check up the for it.
So yeah, from the beginning, if you want to try what you just talked about, like entering a little bit higher
For you boys
and
as
trying
we
to
were
get a
doing that
straighter
first
exit,
caution lap start of the race,
so maybe
but we'll
that'll
do it
help you
now.
off it too. And if you can just do that for the first part of this stage.
You're killing us. It sounds so bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you can, you want to try that out, see if maybe getting a straighter exit off of 2 helps with the long-term tire wear. We'll just try and get through this first half of this stage. If it goes green, then we'll just split it.
I have brain
Just
age now.
it'd be 35 and 35, or
Perfect.
depending on when you go green.
That's what I wanted to do.
What does it say? Does it got 2 to go?
Well, Clap, you did
Yeah.
try that for the
Okay,
Star Wars
so-
race and you raped all of us, so payback.
You'll go green with 65 to go. That'll be about with like 32 to go.
Age will do that to you.
We'll come down pit road.
All right. What do you think about running it long?
What, doing maybe like pitting it lap, what, like 25 to go?
No, I'm talking just running as long as we possibly can. I feel like that's the only way we're going to be able to win it.
Send it. If you want to try something different, I'm down for playing
I
game.
feel like if we pit halfway, that's pretty much what everybody's going to do. So I feel like if we take it as long as we possibly can, like Clapper just went 80 laps on his set of tires. There's only 67 to go.
Yeah.
Like, I think we can make it on fuel if I
Coming
save.
to 1 to green here, 1
So
to green.
we
Here
can
we go.
try to
Last
get this on
final
no
stage
stops.
of the season.
Yeah, if you want to try it, I mean, I'm down to try something. Right now, your estimated laps, you got 65.4 with 66 to go when you take the green.
Yeah, monitor my
Your fuel.
my fuel, because we're gonna try to run this out.
If that's what you're gonna do, what I need you to do from the very beginning is just be conservative.
Okay.
Like, if people start getting around you, there's only, let me tell you, there are only 17 drivers on the lead lap. Vince Burns is 1 lap down, and then the 19th, 20th, and 21st have all left the session. So there's only 18 cars on track, 17 are on the lead lap. So yeah, if we want to try and run this long and just not pit, yeah, we just got to be conservative from the get go, and just manage your tires. I mean, I know it because if we're gonna go 60 some odd laps, we need, you're gonna need tire wear at the end to just not wreck the thing. So just manage your tire, back up your corners, try and save a little bit of fuel by lifting off early, whatever you can do. All right, pace car's pulling off. You guys are at the start line, entering the box now. Leaders are going. You got 1 inside.
Alright, when we run like a lap or two, monitor where my fuel is at.
Will do. You're clear to the bottom. Be easy on your tires these first few laps while they're getting up to temperature, and then just be conservative. 88's coming with a run inside. He's there. Still there. You're clear.
Hello, Robbie. My bad, Steve.
Okay, you've got nothing out behind you.
It's all
Clapper's
good, I
gonna be
know I'm
coming
slow.
with- Yeah, Clapper's going to be coming with a run. He's
Oh, I was
he's
trying
looking
to
inside.
vote.
He's there.
I saw you check up a little there.
You're clear.
Alright, what's our fuel looking like?
All right, right now you've got 77 laps of estimated fuel, so you are good to the end. So go ahead and just obviously don't sandbag, but just, yeah, you got 1 coming outside. You're clear on exit. Yeah, don't
Clapper's gonna push
sandbag.
hard because he knows he's got 2 sets in the lane.
Yeah, just be wary, of people around you, but yeah, just take it easy. Conserve your tires. That's going to be the biggest thing. Is you've got the fuel, but just don't.
Yeah, Greg,
Yeah, just
26, you have been blinking randomly throughout the race.
save as much
Give
tire
a
as you
little
can
extra
so you
room.
can,
It is becoming more prominent
keep
now
it under
as
you.
we get to the end of the race.
10-4.
Yeah, that was scary.
You got this. Let's go win a championship.
10-4, I'll
You got 1
keep
outside.
an eye out.
Still there. You're clear on exit. Edie behind you has been pushing hard. He's just passed like 3 people in the last 3 laps. He might send it. He's inside. You're clear. All right, the fuel numbers have been updating over the last couple laps. You are 1 lap to the good. You are only 1 lap to the good.
10-4.
I'll keep an update on him. You got 1 coming outside. You're clear.
Ryan and Thomas are trying to save as well.
Yep, they're backing up the whole field. That's why everybody's still like as close as they are.
Yeah. They're trying to make it.
It's good for you though, because since you're in the pack, you're getting a little bit better tow. You'll save a little bit more fuel. Greg's looking outside. He's at your bumper. He's not there. Yeah, being the leader while trying to save is not going to work in their favor. You're all clear.
Where's Roger?
Roger is in 16th position. He's 2.4 seconds behind you on track.
All right. Are we still good on fuel?
Tell you when it updates. You're now 1.2 to the good.
All right. We can make it.
As long as you stay behind other cars, you're gaining fuel mileage.
Yep. All right. Now we just gotta have the tires to run that long.
Yep. Just no need to pass anybody. Just take care of your stuff. It's going to be a long stint. If everybody's trying to make it without stopping again, everybody's going to be hurting for tires at the end. So just make sure yours are the best.
How many laps have we been green?
This will be your 16th lap that you're coming to.
Sweet.
With fuel saving, you're running on par with the leader.
All right.
Clapper's made it up to second. He's putting pressure on Thomas. outside.
Oh
wheel.
no!
Hold it up there. Hold it up there. Hold it up. You're good. You're good.
I don't know what happened. It just got loose.
It's all good. It's all good. You got one inside. You got one coming to your outside. You backed out. You're good.
How bad's the damage?
Just a little bit of a crinkle on the right front. That's the only part that's damaged.
Yeah, it got loose out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
All good. It's just what happens with these cars. We'll keep the strategy going. You got one to your outside. You're clear on exit.
Am I still good to make it?
Now you're half a lap short.
Half a lap short.
The fuel mileage is going down. It started off, like I said, it started off over 1.2. Now it's down to half. I don't think anybody's going to be able to make it unless you really start fuel saving. Because I mean, you were sitting in a pack the whole time, and it's still like, it was slowly going down even from the time that I started. Like I told you, 1.2. That was the highest it got.
All right, we're going to the end. We're not stopping.
Yeah, as it sits. I'll tell you again in a moment.
All right, I don't care about anything else but the fuel.
Yep. You got one to your outside. You're clear. You got loose.
I probably would have cried if he'd have took me out. Not gonna lie.
Stay outside. Stay outside. You're clear.
Alright, what are we looking like?
Still
Alright,
sitting at
great.
about half a lap.
Alright, I'm willing to test
If
it.
you can, yeah, if you can get behind the 55 and just try and get some tow, it might serve you well. But I know you don't want to lag back any more than you need to. Get in, he's inside. Still there, he's clear.
Alright, Vince. Pull me around the racetrack.
What, are you trying to bring a caution out?
You got guys starting to come down pit road.
Alright. Am I still half a lap?
Yep, just about.
Alright, let me know if Ryan or Thomas
Comes
come
down.
What are their lap times?
Last time by, Thomas is coming to the line now. This time by, he ran a 31.7. Ryan ran a 31.8.
Alright. I mean, they might be able to make it, but I don't know. I was in the draft the whole time, and I'm still half a lap short. Was it just those couple of guys that came down pit road?
As of right now, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, everyone else is still staying out.
Alright, tires feel really good.
Is got one inside. You're clear.
How many laps down is he?
He's one lap down.
Alright.
So that was not for position.
No, I know that. I just wanted to know if he was one or two. I just see, you know, you burning up your tires too fast, trying to go all the way around the track twice.
That's what I'm thinking. Alright. 88's coming with fresh tires behind you. He's going to be inside off of the corner.
Yeah, I left him in the lane.
There you go. You're clear.
Take the top. I'll stay low for you.
I'll fucking dump your shit.
He's, you're clear.
Throwing fucking dumb blocks like that. I'll fucking wreck your shit and cause a caution. I don't even give a damn. Still good on fuel.
Right now, you got about 24 laps remaining of fuel. We're coming to 25 to go.
Take the bottom. Staying up top for you, Mark.
Thanks.
No worries.
Where are the leaders?
Leaders entering turn 1. Alright, I'm going to need you to just save as much fuel as you can with this draft.
Alright, but I'm not staying behind them long.
So you're outside. You're clear.
Thank you. Greg's trying to let Roger draft off of him.
Just do the same. If you can draft off of them, just you won't make it any other way.
I thought you said I was half a lap short.
I know, but I mean, you're not gaining anything while you're not in the draft.
Oh, I know. I'm willing to take that chance, though.
Outside. Still there.
Oh.
You're clear.
At the commit line.
Outside. You're at his bumper. He's outside. Still there. Clear. Still outside. Still there.
What am I looking like for fuel?
You've gained 1/10 back in the time you've been in the draft, with 15 laps to go. Just stay behind Roger. You know you can get by him. If this somehow all cycles out to where you two are 1 and 2, you know you can get him. You got a car coming on the outside. You're clear. Yeah, you know you can get around him. So all I need you to do is just save fuel right now. Greg's inside.
My
Still
bad,
there.
Steve. I drifted up there on the break.
Clear.
Vince, if you get it, I'm not gonna hold you up, bud.
Oh, I'm not really going anywhere.
10-4, good to know.
Inside. Still there. Still there.
I'm gonna try and stay clear of those next two.
Clear. Please just keep drafting him. Inside. Still there.
I know you're sitting there inside mentally just screaming at me to just fucking draft him.
I am. I want you to so bad. You're killing yourself right now. Like I said, you know you can pass him. I just need you to save a little bit more fuel. You're running out of fuel. You're down to 10 to go. And I know it sucks because Thomas still hasn't come down pit road, but just run your race and just only hope for the best. Coming up on a slow car, go low. Oh, you got one inside.
Yeah, I can't.
You're good. You're clear.
Oh, that feels nice, Justin.
It's outside. Clear. Oh, he backed out of it.
The lapper race with the leaders like that. Pitting.
Clapper's coming with fresh tires. He's inside. You're clear.
Go low, Clap. Go to the top.
Thomas came to pit road.
Thank you.
Truex is on pit road. Tyler Truex is not. Keep saving. Have 5 to go at the line.
Where am I at?
Still sitting about half a lap short. Inside. Still there. Still there. Got JD coming inside. Clear. Inside. You're clear.
God fucking damn it, dude. I hate the fact that we can't just fucking race this out.
White flag.
Am I half a lap short?
You're still half a lap. You're going to run out in 1 and 2 or on the backstretch. Just coast it out.
I'm sputtering. Go low, I'm out.
And Roger just ran out, coming out of 4. And he's going to coast to the victory. There he goes.
JD, that was fun there, man. I don't know how you saved enough from being up front there.
It was fun. Hey, great season, guys. Enjoyed the devil out of it.
Congrats, everybody. It's been fun all year.
Roger, congrats on the championship.
What a finish, boys. What a finish. Congratulations, Roger Diebold. Congratulations to him for winning it.
You got nothing to be upset about. You did everything you could. We played the strategy. It was the only way we were going to even give ourselves a chance. We did everything we could. We learned a lot, and we'll come back next year.
Congratulations, Tyler, on the win, buddy. I was kind of oversight that. Good job. Good drive.
Congrats, Roger. That just goes to show everyone it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, good job, Roger.
You there?
Glad y'all had me here. I had a good time this year. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. Fuck.
I know, it's frustrating. I can only imagine being the driver how
Congrats, brother.
gutted you are.
Good job, Roger.
Like I said, you ain't got nothing to be upset about. I mean, just the fact that, first year you made it all the way to the Final Four is, you showed up a lot of people this year. You made a name for yourself. You showed these guys that you're not here to just drive around. You're here to actually compete.
I didn't listen to you, and I'm sorry.
I almost want to cry.
Bro, like, James kept telling me, save fuel, you're half a lap short, save fuel, draft with these guys, draft with these guys, save fuel, and I fucking didn't listen to him, and I came up half a lap short.
Fuck, I just didn't think.
I didn't listen to him, and because Roger ran out coming out of 4. Fuck.
I don't even know how many laps I led.
All of them?
God damn it. I practiced so fucking much.
I didn't turn a lap until tonight, and I was so far off the pace. Like, if this came down to running it out, you and Ryan were fucking gone. There was no way I was catching you.
He took no tires at the end, and I blew his fucking doors off with 1 to go.
But hey, great season, guys.
Yeah, it was a good season. I'm bummed there's not a race next week.
Hey, there's a race tomorrow if you're in Chase's league.
Yeah, I joined. I just Thursday nights are hit and miss for me.
Same. I was like, I'll join it, but I don't know. I might miss, a couple of races.
I can't believe he stole it like that.
I know.
I passed Truex after I came down, got fresh tires. He took no tires. He was behind me, and I blew his doors off within 2 laps. And then I was like, holy fuck, I might do it. Holy shit. And then I didn't even think about Roger. I didn't think about him or you. I was just like focused on him.
When I came out of pit road at the end of stage 2, I said, I'm not stopping again. And my brother was like, well, you need to fucking save then.
Maybe I could have used a spotter telling me what Roger was doing. I was 5 laps short. I did everything I could, man. I went out, led. Fuck.
Yeah. I knew how few cautions there were in this race, so I was like, if it goes green to the end, I'm trying to make it. And he told me, like, I was with you guys running up front and me running in, like, the back in that pack, I was saving more fuel than you guys were, so I was like, all right. And he's like, all right, you're a lap to the good. All right, you're half a lap short. And that's where it just stayed the whole time. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I looked down about 10 laps into that run, and I was 4 laps short, and I was like, yeah, that ain't happening. Just go. Just go.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody else could do it, though.
Good shit, Roger.
Roger, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't even know what room I'm in right now. Who is this?
You're in the broadcaster waiting room.
Oh, okay. Dude. Holy fuck, man. I didn't think I was going to make it. He's like, you're good? I'm like, dude, I'm not good. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. And then Greg was like, oh, Sharik's out. And I was like, well, at least I know I can coast farther than him.
The whole time I was behind you and Roger, or you and Greg, James is telling me, save fuel, draft him. You're still half a lap short. Just draft him. And I'm not doing it. And he's like, if you don't do it, you're not going to make it.
The three of us. Spin Roger around. There you go, buddy.
Okay, now I need help again. Push me forward first.
You said you need to push forward? You said you need to push forward?
Yeah, wherever Greg says to go.
Get him down next to me if you can.
Do you want to go to the start-finish line?
Oh, I'm out, buddy. We can certainly get back to the line if Ryan will push us.
Yeah, see if you can give me a good shot here. Oh, there we go. I'm good. See if you can help Greg.
I'm trying to do it without damaging the cars, making it look bad.
Oh, man. Well, I knew that was the only strategy for me to win the race was to stay out. So we did it. We ran our strategy. I just did not listen to my crew chief. So moral of the story, listen to your crew chief. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really upset. But, you know, like I said, coming into this season, it was goal was to make the playoffs, and we did that. We got both cars in the playoffs, me and James, and so next goal was just see how far we could go. And James put up a very good fight, fought all the way to the end, and got eliminated in the round of 8. Going into the round of 8, and then I played my cards right, ran up front, did what I needed to do, and made it to the final 4. So, to come up half a lap short of winning a championship, I that's pretty good. Thank you, I appreciate it. At first I was very upset, and but looking back at the whole season, like this is not where I thought I was going to be sitting. Was waiting to be interviewed for a Final 4 spot. Like that's I'm okay with finishing 4th to these guys because these guys are some of the best guys that I've ever raced against. So I will gladly take a 4th place to these guys. I guess while I'm waiting, I can find a thumbnail for tonight. Nothing really interesting happened to me, except for when I hit the wall, but Nah, where's that shit gaggle of cars? I like that. Okay, that was stage 1. That was stage 2, so it was probably like right around here. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's change camera to TV static. Oh, I like that shot. Where am I? I'm in the back. Okay. That's nice. We're going to zoom it in. We're going to move it to the right. We're going to angle it. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Definitely not that one. That's... Where the hell is to... Nope, that's left to right. I don't know my axes. Oh, I think I'm coming up on my interview. Oh, you know what? That's actually a
Now,
really nice shot.
Steven Sharik, all things considered, now that the season is over, you can't be too disappointed. I mean, yeah, you came up just a little short here tonight, but you finished in the top 4 in the point standings, and that's something to really hang your hat on, especially with the competition you guys had on track.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was very dejected when I ran out of fuel and had to coast it to the line and didn't even beat out Ryan or Thomas. But you know, I didn't see myself being in this situation when the year started. My goal for me and both my brother James was to make the playoffs, and we did it. And then it was everything from that point on was a bonus. And he, you know, unfortunately got eliminated going into the round of 8, and I was able to put on for one hell of a playoff run.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But, all things considered, you talk about your brother racing with you. How big is that to know that you can kind of lean on him and he can lean on you for advice and maybe an extra set of eyes on track to see what you're doing. I'm not going to say wrong, but to see where you can improve and you can see where he can improve. How big is that to be able to work with your brother like that?
It's pretty big because we've been playing racing games for years, and he's always been a lot better than me. And going into this year, that I thought he was my rabbit to chase. And I was like, all right, if I can beat him, then I'm doing something right. And then as the year progressed, it started to go the other way around. And he told me about 3/4 of the way through the season, he's like, you have surpassed me on ovals by far. You are so much better than me on ovals. And that just makes me feel good. And then, you know, to have him as a spotter for the last couple of races, so that way we could make sure that I got into the championship 4 and had a great race and a chance to win it there at the end. That just, you know, that's what we've been looking for a long time.
If it wasn't for that one little bobble, do you think this race would have been different?
When I hit the wall?
Yeah.
Not really, because I was in fuel conservation mode from the start of stage 3. And because I told him, I was like, I don't have the pace. I don't have the raw pace to go up there and pass Ryan or Thomas. So my only chance is to run this thing to the end and not stop. And he kept giving me updates on fuel, and I think if I didn't hit the wall, I probably could have had a better chance, but I was still half a lap short. The whole last run, he kept telling me, I'm half a lap short, you're half a lap short. And he kept telling me to draft with Roger and Greg, and I just wasn't listening to him. In my head, I was like, I need to get ahead of these guys, and that was my downfall.
Well, Steven, all things considered, again, hang your head proudly at the season that you had. You battled with some of the toughest in iRacing to come home in part of the championship Final Four. So, Stephen, who do you need to thank before we turn you loose?
Let me thank my brother James for spotting for me, my wife for supporting me through all of it and cheering me on and helping me in practice sessions and everything. My family's watching. I think all of my family's watching. My dad's friends are watching. I got to thank the delivery connector for being on the car all year. Just everybody that was involved in this season over at Cherrick Family Racing. We pulled out a fantastic season.
Stephen, you absolutely did have a fantastic season. Looking forward to seeing what you can do, maybe improve on this position next season in season 3. Looking forward to seeing what you can do then.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me real quick just tell you a little something.
Yes, sir.
So, about 4 years ago, when I started getting into the NASCAR sport and becoming a tire changer and everything, I grew up. Me, Ryan, and Justin Clapper all grew up probably about 15 minutes from each other, but had no idea who each other were. And I got into this sport, and it came up on Facebook as friends you may know as Ryan Truex. So I was like, screw it. He knows some people, I know some people. Let me send him a friend request. And, 4 yeyears later, I'm still waiting on that friend request. So I thought maybe if I beat him in the Final Four, I could get that.
Well, if you're listening, Ryan, hit a brother up. So, all right, Stephen, best of luck to you in season 3. Look forward to seeing you back on track.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys.
Oh no, I wish Ryan would.
Almost done. And it crashed.
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna get up with you, you two goobs. I think I got. I'll put us in a group chat and we can figure it all out. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Anyway, I'll tell you guys since you didn't want to leave. Working on a sponsor deal to get custom fixed setups for all next season that don't fucking
suck,
plow tight, and they don't fucking slide out from underneath you like fucking casters are under the back of the car after 10 laps. I'm gonna go eat some fucking pie and drink some beer, and I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm about to go get stoned. I haven't smoked weed in 2 months, but here we go.
Roger, I love you, and fantastic fight to the end.
Dude, I was getting worried for a second. I was like, oh, fuck. Well, goddamn, Thomas was in his own fucking, he was at the next racetrack fucking still digging. I was like, well, he's either going to fucking lap me or he's going to run out and have to pit. So, and then I was like, oh, shit. Now Steven's here. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh, God, now things are really getting intense. I don't know where anybody is. I don't know if I'm leading or not. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Who's saving, who's not. I don't know where everybody is. I'm fucking losing my mind.
Yeah, it was fun all the way to the end, man.
Where'd you run out? Like coming out of 2?
I think I ran out, like right in the center of 1 and 2.
I could see, like, coming through 3 and 4, as soon as I could see the start finish line, out, and I coasted off the banking and then through the tri-oval.
Yeah. I think I ended up like last car on the lead lap, so.
God. All right, boys, have a good one.
I'm fucking heartbroken.
Take it easy, guys.
You should have saved.
Hello, James.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I need to
Nah, you ain't got
apologize
nothing
to
to be sorry about.
No, I didn't listen to you.
We all make mistakes, you know. That's what I told Seth. I said, "Hey, racers are gonna race." That's why I was on the pit box and you were in the Final Four.
Yes, but if I would have listened to you, I'd be screaming my fucking head off because I won the championship.
Yeah, so we both got things to learn. I got to learn how to be a better racer, and you got to learn to listen. We all take a. But no, I mean, it was a great interview. Just glad, Frank and I don't remember the other broadcaster's name.
Tony.
But like Tony, yeah, like Frank and Tony said, yeah, it was, you got nothing to be upset about. You got nothing to, like feel, like, you did something wrong. Like, it's just, racing happens. And, to put, like I said, to be in that position, like you said, we never thought we would be at the Final Four. So I can't hear. Dad's got your stream talking, and I can hear it in the background. It's got me messed up. But no, yeah, we didn't think we would be, either of us would be even in the Final Four. So, just to make it that far, like you said, it's an insurmountable success for the whole year, and we're only just going to get better. Like I said, I'm going to go back, next year. I'm going to, I got to put more practice in, just, where I know I need it. We'll both have better finishes. We'll both run better, more consistently. We know what competition we're up against. We know what to expect of like ourselves, of the cars, the tracks, just everything. It was a great learning experience, and just the fact to be that close was, nothing short of just a fantastic learning experience, and nothing to be upset about.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited about not excited, but I'm happy about how the season played out and how we establish ourselves as guys that are in the top, at least the top half of the field, and even top 10 drivers.
Yeah, nobody knew who either of us were. It was our first season coming in, and you showed a lot of people that, like, you're not here to just drive around. You're here to compete. You're here to actually put your name out there and put our cars at the front of the field, and show that hey, you're gonna respect us on track. You're gonna know that we, you're not gonna just run around us. You're not gonna just like we're not gonna lay over for y'all. And you did exactly that. You did literally every single thing you said you were gonna do this year. You did it and more. And just because unfortunately we don't have a championship to show for it, that is, it is not, it doesn't negate a single thing. Like, this was one hell of a success. And if the smallest thing we didn't do, or like the one thing we didn't do, was come away with the championship, yeah, I'm still elated for you, and I hope you are too.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely very excited. That was a hell of a year. We definitely we showed a lot, and I'm very happy with how we played the season and how we can manage points and manage tires and all that stuff. Like I said, I wish I just would have listened to you, because I really didn't think half a lap was like, oh yeah, you're gonna run out coming at it too. I thought half a lap was like, yeah, you might run out, you might not.
No, I was being quite literal with you.
Maybe them numbers aren't exactly. Somebody rewind that cascade again.
Next
Dude,
time, if we get into that situation, James, I want you to be the biggest dick you could ever be to make me save fuel.
Dude, I almost, whenever you said that, you're like, oh, I know you're probably screaming internally. Dude, it took everything in my power not to, like, turn into Gordon Ramsay for the last 10 laps.
You know what? You don't even want to know what I said. When you said that, I said, shut up and listen to him!
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I was like, like I told them, in my head, I just felt like I have to be ahead of Roger. So I did everything I could to get ahead of Roger, and you're like, just draft with him, just work with him, save fuel, just work with, and you're being all nice about it, and I'm side by side with Roger going into 3, and you're like, all right, you're clear, just get behind him and draft, and yeah, just do that. Yo, dude, get your fucking car.
To be behind. I didn't say that. I need you to be behind him.
who's a nice crew chief, you reckon? Maybe I was like Chad Canals up on the box. I need to be like Adam Stevens, be like, listen here, just fucking get behind him. Do I need to drive the fucking car?
Yeah, exactly.
But no.
Every time he kept telling you that, and you would poke out and go next to him, I'm like, oh no. And you would ask the fuel, and I didn't want to know.
I bet it for Dad. I bet for Dad
Oh,
it was even worse because like I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the numbers as like in real time. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm sitting there and I'm just watching. And I know Dad. Every time you ask, Dad's praying that I say anything less than half a lap.
Yes, I wanted you to lie to him so he would fucking. I wanted you to fake the numbers so he would fucking draft.
No, it was funny as hell.
Oh,
But yeah, and that's like I said,
but you did good, man. We're very proud of you.
Oh yeah, immensely.
Your rookie season, you came in here. These guys are all running with professional rigs. You know what you're running with. You got nothing. Next year when we put all that shit together and we give you teammates, it's gonna be good.
I'm very happy with my rig. Thank you very much.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Because inevitably, when we get you triples, it'll just give you more spatial awareness.
No, put the fucking VR on. I'm telling you, fuck the triple monitors. Put that VR on. You'll never look at them monitors again.
Whenever Ella,
I drove it. Remember, I drove
when Ella
Charlotte.
when Ella and I go to her parents' house next, we're gonna pick it back up, and then the next time I come out to your place, I'll bring it and I'll have you get set up on that just so you can test it out.
Oh, dude, you'll never put the fucking triple monitor. I ran Charlotte full out. I was running competitive laps.
No, you were at Dover.
Was that Dover?
Yeah, nah.
Well, yeah, it wasn't Dover because it was the oval.
Oh.
Oh my God, yeah.
But no, that's like I said. Racers are gonna race. Like I can tell you numbers all day long. I can tell you the situation, but just as a driver in the heat of the moment, you're just like, no, I need to be ahead of him. So like, it's just one of those things where like, we got a lot to learn. I'm no perfect driver. That's why I was on your pit box for the last 5 races. So, or last 4. Yeah, I'm no perfect driver.
It just never clicked in my head. Like, you were like, you're not gonna make it if you don't draft with them. And I'm just like, no, I need to be ahead of them. Like, it never clicked in my head that, like, I thought, you know what it was? I'll tell you exactly what it was. I thought he could make it all the way.
And so if you were ahead of him and you at least gave you that chance, like, oh, maybe he's lying to me. Maybe maybe I'll run out at a 4, and if I'm like 2 seconds ahead, I can coast it. Something like along those lines. No,
exactly,
yeah, I know.
Like, I knew if I could pass Roger, I'd run away from him.
Yeah.
And if I got far enough ahead and I ran out, it would have been okay. But I thought Roger could make it all the way to the end, and he said that, like, coming through 3 and 4, as soon as he could see the grandstand or the flag stand, that's when he ran out.
Yeah, he literally ran like as he was passing like the commitment line for pit road.
It's all right. Now you know that those numbers are exact now.
They're very quite literal.
They're not, hey, I think there's a couple extra drips in the can. No. When they shut the can off, that's it.
Yeah, but no, nothing to be like, you and I both, nothing to be upset about. Like, we both have a lot to be proud about. We both had a hell of a year, a great time. And, hey, more, bright side is, go enjoy your Wednesdays for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, just, maybe we still reserve that, play a little bit of games together, even if we don't play like Iracing, maybe play a little bit of Rocket League. We could play, give you time to just, an extra day in your week to just relax, hang out with the family. It'll be a good break, and then we'll get at it next year, and we'll have a whole shit ton more fun.
Hey, you're the 4th best driver in the best iRacing league there is in your rookie year.
Yeah, I was talking to Clapper today, and he said that they were talking about me, and said that I was the best, most improved, not the best, but the most improved driver that they've ever seen from the start to the finish of a year.
100%.
I knew James was serious about telling you to draft when he told you to get behind Vince Burns. That's what you should. All right, we're going to let Vince Burns go by him. I want you to draft him. I said, oh, my God, he's dead serious.
He's not messing around.
He wants him to follow Vince.
Oh, my God. I should have if I'd have just listened to you, I could have saved enough to make it to the end. And when Roger ran out, I'd have just went right on by.
Well, you know what that is? That's like a rookie quarterback. You made a mistake at the end. You're going to learn from it. You're going to think about it. and you won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, and I mean, they asked me if hitting the wall changed whether or not, like, the strategy or whether or
Yeah,
not I would
you
have won.
lost. You lost 6 spots in that, which you really could not recover from. I thought you were going to pit right after that. I honestly did. I really thought you
No,
were going to come down.
the only way we'd have had
Yes, I know.
a chance.
You wouldn't have done nothing if you would have stayed on the half. The half and half would have done you nothing.
Yeah.
No, we'd have finished. Honestly, we would have finished in the same spot.
Basically, yeah.
Either that, or maybe we would have finished you'd have finished maybe like 6 or 7 seconds behind Thomas.
But
and
even
Ryan.
even with all the people that finished, you were still right behind the top guy.
Oh, my phone's like died.
But nothing. You did great, man. Both of you did. I'm proud of both of you for the effort you put in, the work you put in.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
appreciate
did.
it.
Both of you got nothing to hang your heads about. What was the goal? The goal was to make the playoffs, and everything else was gravy. Yeah, the gravy started getting pretty deep, but your first year.
Did you see what Ryan said on Discord? He said, "My crew chief has been fired."
Oh, Ryan, crew chief got fired.
Ryan said, "My crew chief's fired." That's great.
Yours sure as hell isn't.
No, the driver's getting fired because the driver didn't listen to the crew chief.
Hey, it's a rookie thing, man. It's all right. You thought maybe, like NASCAR. Oh, you're a lap short. I'll make it. No, you just learned.
Honestly, I think in all reality, where was I? I was behind JD.
Yeah.
And I was behind JD Woodward when I smacked the wall. Or actually, I was in front of him. So, yeah, if I would have not smacked the wall, I could have made it. Because I would have backed it all the way down to where Roger caught me, and then
just stayed in front of him.
I would have just stayed in front of him like he stayed in front of me, and then I could have, yeah.
That's all right, man. Just learn from everything. Learn from this.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's a tough pill to swallow. It is. It is. It's rough, dude, man. I was psyched all day.
Even for me being on the box, and being there with you, dude, it's like the toughest pill to swallow.
Because we thought we had it.
I didn't practice either, and I was not ready for the track.
And you know what? I appreciate all the guys in the beginning of the race letting you guys go. But when you all started falling off on the tires and they were saving in the back.
Yeah, and like that move where Tyler tried to block when I was behind Ryan. That's why I came on their mic and I was like, I respect it. I 100% respect it.
Yeah. If you four would have stayed up front, I don't think anybody would have bothered you. But as you guys started falling back, the tires wore off so fast.
It got so loose. It was.
Oh, I know. Dude, you guys said you were going to go fucking 75. I was like, oh my God, you struggled to go 40.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, that's why I said, we'll play it at the end of the stage 1 and see where the tires land. And then as soon as that stage 1 was over, I was like, I want tires. Give me tires.
Yeah, it was good for stage 3 because it went green. It was good to just go all the way. And we knew it was gonna be tough, and you did a good job of taking care of your tires. Your tires weren't.
Yeah, you had plenty of tires to run.
Yeah, I don't know if you looked at them, but hang on, I'm still actually in the thing. 80 on the right front, 79 on the right rear.
Yeah, that's not bad considering we went what was it, 60, 65 laps?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, you did that. You took care of the tire. That was we said we needed, to be that, just keep the car underneath you. So you did that.
Stage 2 was scary. I was like, oh my God, is he going to make another 10 laps? You were hanging on there for a minute.
No, stage 1 was sketchy. And then I started.
Oh, God, dude, the last 5 laps of stage 1, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and then I I was like, I need to do something because driving the car like that when they're like 6 seconds ahead of me, I can't. You're not gonna win doing that. So I was like, all right, stage 2, figure it out. And that's what I did. Was I just was like, all right, I need to figure it out. And then I figured that out right at the end where I could enter high and just drift it down low and just slowly get back on the gas, but keep the wheel straight and just carry a lot of exit speed. And I knew I was good at the end where everybody would start slipping and sliding, and I'm just still straight exits.
Right. Yeah, you did. You saved your tires at the end. But it was still a great season. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
Got me really excited.
I'm really glad we did it. Like we all, like you mentioned in your interview, we were talking for years about how, like, we were both gonna eventually get a rig. We were eventually gonna join a league, and I can't be happier about how, like you said, the year is gone. Like it's just, we finally did it. We had a hell of a time. A lot of highs, a lot of lows along the way, and just, I'm gonna look back on this first year really fondly and just enjoy, like how, like just all the shit we've done, and it'll be fun to do it all again next year.
And even though you didn't make it today, think about where you were week 4 and how you turned that around and got to where you are today.
Like you said it, Dad. You said it. You might be the first guy to ever win the championship without winning a single race. All I had to do was pass Roger, who finished 7th in the race, and I'd have won the championship.
Yeah. If you'd have stayed behind him and tried to pass him with 3 to go, yes.
Oh my God.
But it's all right, man. It's just you just gotta get it all, and
It'll all come together.
Learn from this.
Next year, you're gonna be everybody's gonna look at you next year as a force to be reckoned with.
Yes.
So just take that. Think about that over the off season. Don't like lose sleep over what could have been. Like,
no, don't.
Next year, that everybody's gonna look at you as a threat, and that you've got the the skills and the ability to back it up. And from the get go, from Daytona and onward, that every race you're gonna be a contender, and you're gonna be there again next year. Like there's very little doubt that come this time next year, we're not going to be in this same situation racing. You're going to be racing for a championship. It doesn't matter who joins this league. It doesn't matter who comes and goes. That every year you're going to be a Final Four driver.
That's it. They're going to talk very highly of you next year. That first race. You put our family name out there. Nobody knows. Nobody knows us. I'm proud to have my name out there. Now my name is going to be on all 3 racing leagues. And
Tyson texted
now
me.
you're going to do cup racing. Your name is going to be in that. Oh man.
Tyson texted me. He said good luck to both of y'all, and he was watching. And he said that he's getting a wheel next week, and then he'll be joining us for next year. So we're gonna have a 4-car team.
Well, you remember what you told me. 5 races to go before the end of the year. All we need to do is make it to the playoffs and make it to the 2nd round, and then you'd be good. So you accomplished what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's rough, but you accomplished everything you wanted to.
I'm nothing but proud of you. I'm happy I was along the ride. I was along for the ride. I'm proud. I made it to the round of 12, and I was happy with that. But like I said, you did. You're an incredible driver, and I'm nothing but proud of all the work you did this year and just how it all ended. I've got nothing but just joy.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Like, I always wanted to be that kind of guy that could go out there and run consistent laps, lap after lap after lap after lap. Like, I always talk to James about, like, damn, dude, your laps are so consistent. And, like, to be that kind of guy where I can go out there and just hit my marks every single lap, it's like, it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie.
More than anything, I hope you had fun. I'm even just, whether it be looking back at the whole season, even just tonight, no matter the outcome, not even, like Frank said, all things considered, I just hope, it was a fun night. And, like I said, I'm really looking forward to the off season because, we can still dedicate the night to playing some video games if you want, or, like I said, you can go spend time with Amanda and the kids. I'm going to do the same with Ella, with Seth, just hang out. But, I'm looking forward to, I'll be looking forward to next year and doing it all again. It'll be, be a hell of a lot of fun to bring Brandon and hopefully Tyson along. And we're just going to have a great time. We're just going to keep having tons of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for next year.
All right, you guys got to do something now on Wednesdays, because now me and Mom don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to go to bed. I got to get up for work in the morning.
Sounds good, man. Like I said, I'm just incredibly proud of the effort. We did, we were there, all year, we did everything, and just, it's been a ton of fun. I've had I'm really glad we finally got to experience this. We finally did it.
And I'm proud of both of you. You both did a great job. Both of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a fun season. We've had our ups and downs, but this is definitely like I said, this is where we want to be, where, we got a good stable league. So I'm happy. I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, and we talked like I said, we talked all those years about finding, an iRacing league, getting into it, getting whatnot. And, we could have found a league that was kind of like, bummy. We could have gone through like a handful where it's like, oh, every year we got to like, even do like a couple races, be like, nah, this just isn't it. We'll move on to the next one. But no, like to consistently run 26 races week in and week out, and this feels like
20 plus cars every week.
Yeah, and this feels like something that this was worthwhile. This was like like you said, it was stable. It was just it feels like like really everybody's got their their hearts in this. I'm really glad it was not only that we found a league and we actually did it like we said we were gonna, but we found the league that we did. Like I said, I'm real happy.
Yeah, I see this being like the fantasy football where you do this with them every year for the next however many years. It's only the foundation, dude. Wait till this shit starts getting popular and your name is in that shit.
Yeah, that's I'm excited.
Wait till this shit gets broadcasted on national television.
That'll be nuts.
And your name will be one of them drivers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but big things to look forward to, brother.
All right, go get some rest, man. It was fun watching you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the help, all the support, and everything. Everything that we've done this year has been great.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm happy to be here for you.
All right, you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later on this week.
All right, love you, son.
Love you, man. And we'll see you Sunday. Won't see you in the stands, but we'll see you out on track on Sunday.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Sleep well. Love you, man.
Love you too.
Exactly. They still have to get air through them damn things.
He's here. He's here. Don't.
Sorry.
You know why I didn't win this fucking race or win this championship?
Shit.
Because I didn't have an asterisk next to my name.
Here we go.
I was waiting for him to jump in and be like, a fucking 12 car decided to do all this. I'm like, fuck, I'm racing for position.
Listen here. You are a lot less annoying than Roger is for a full fucking year hearing about how TTR fucked him, okay? Ask Clapper how annoying that shit is.
I know he can't say shit now. You fucking champion.
you won
Can't say shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just want to say, I mean, kudos to them for being teammates, I guess. But man, fuck those TTR cars tonight blocking for Ryan. Oh
Dude,
my
they did
God.
it. They were blocking me. I punted Vial once.
And the thing is, Frank laughed at me when I mentioned that during the fucking stage break.
Well, I
said
because we're all race car drivers, which means by proxy we're all fucking stupid and we're all going to go for ourselves. But
no,
see,
it was blatantly
Frank,
obvious.
You say that, and then I was riding around fucking towing Roger DeBold all night, so he had
I
enough
did
fuel.
say that. I did
And
say
then-
that you were
And
telling
then on
him.
top of that, the fucking TTR guys were all blocking like assholes. I had to, like I said, I got into Fael twice.
And
I
hey,
think I
them-
got into
those-
him twice, and
Hey,
I
them
almost
blocking-
got into Tyler.
Them
And the
blocking like assholes got them 1, 2, 3, and 4 tonight. Okay.
Ask
Yeah, because
them,
we were
But
so
the
far back. just
fucking
chilling.
nerve,
Ask
the
McConey.
nerve of Tyler Truex to say on comms, "What's up with the lap car racing the leaders?"
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm literally just hanging out with Thomas trying to figure out what Ryan's strategy is.
Ask McConey when I realized that Tyler Truex had qualified on the pole or whatever. So he's going to play blocker for Ryan.
Oh
Watch.
yeah, he said it. That was said right in the beginning.
Yep. I told you they were going to do it.
I'm
I
not gonna lie.
told you too. I said if I'm behind Roger, this car is being 4 lanes wide and nobody is getting past me.
Yeah,
I mean, I was doing
Steven
it for a
Sharik,
good
what
while for Thomas. I mean, I was
5 to go. Here
Greg.
comes Sharik. Here's
Greg's
Greg,
like
4 cars wide.
Greg's like, insert Great Wall of China now.
Here's the bolt.
He
And
said,
fucking-
Joe
you know what,
Girard
though?
ain't
You know
got
what, though?
shit on me.
Here's the thing, though. That right there is what we're talking about right now is exactly what I wanted this league to be. Damn it, I fucking love to hear it.
Wait,
Because
what,
I
shit
wanted
talking?
team. I really like this team-oriented racing.
I
love it.
I was sitting
hold
there.
on.
Like, and honestly,
Here's what
next
you
year
do.
is going to be even stronger with that.
Yeah, we need a team sponsor.
Honestly,
is what we
do
need.
you want? Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
Limit the
No,
amount
lie
of
to
drivers.
him.
Limit the amount of drivers to a team
Yes.
to 4.
Already a plan.
And do a team's championship. Like actually
Already
count.
plan on it.
Okay, well, there
$50.
you go.
Yeah, they win like
Motherfucker.
$50 a piece or some shit like that.
Way
We're
ahead of
on
you.
it. We're on it.
Hold on.
And limit your Discord to 5 members per team.
Yes.
So
Yes.
4 drivers
Everybody
in a
has to be
spotter.
on a team.
Well, here's the thing about
So you're 4
Discord. Here's the thing about
drivers, and
Discord.
then you can
Four
have
drivers
one
in a
person.
spotter.
You got
think-
4 drivers per team is the limit, and then you have 1 extra space in case somebody wants to bounce back and forth between teams and communicate.
I'll agree with
Like
that.
for
I kinda
super
like that.
speedways or whatever to pit together.
I'll let Clapper say his thing, and then I got something funny to go back to Sharik.
Well,
with
I
that.
had this idea where it's like, okay, 4-door car, but no different than how, like, maybe during a race we could limit it, but I think you can still have alliances because obviously, like, the guys that are with Champion Motorsports, we're still going to communicate throughout the week.
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And also, what's the
channel.
stop Tyler Truex Racing from just splitting into Tyler Truex Racing and Ryan Truex Racing and just still working as a team?
It's going to happen.
Can't be an A and B.
But
Anyway.
the team
But
championship.
you're going to be declared to one team. So even if you got half your team missing, it doesn't matter. You're still declared to that team, regardless.
with a team. With a
It's
team
more of who you're
championship
declared
on the
to. So
line.
you can do whatever the fuck you want to do on a racetrack. Nothing's going
Exactly.
to stop you there. But team championship points, it's only going to be for 4 guys.
Yeah, I like that. That'll be fun. So
It'll be
hold
like
on,
an owner's championship in a sense.
Exactly. Yep.
I got to go back to this real quick. Sharik, when I was doing that and I was getting, trying to race you / block what I could, fucking DeBold sitting there is like, oh, I got to save some fuel. I'm going to back up to Greg. Maybe Greg will push me. I'm racing Sharik. Do not back up to me. I cannot
No,
push you.
Lee said that. I didn't say
No,
that. Lee
you
was
did
like,
too. You're like, maybe I
No,
should come back and get a
Roger
push.
didn't say that.
I was like,
Roger,
I ain't
you
backing up. I
absolutely
said,
said that.
I can't back up. I'm already backed up. I'm not.
No,
Nah.
you were sitting there with like 3 to go. You're like, I gotta back up to you, get a push. I'm like, I'm side by side with Sharik. Do not come back. Go forward.
You're gonna do what?
I'm like,
can
what do
I-
you want me to do? I'm only so good. I'm either pushing you or I'm racing him. Pick your choice.
Can I say that there was one lap where I'm sitting there and you were racing me like a fucking dog on the inside, and I'm
You get
sitting
used
there,
to it.
and I'm
Oh,
driving,
you and I got side by side. Yeah,
and
we
I'm
hit it
like,
1 and 2.
you passed me back, and I was like, I screamed. I was like, fuck, just let me race him.
No, Sharik, this was payback for fucking last week when you got the better of me. Damn it, I had to race my ass off tonight.
Trust me, I
Wow.
wanted to.
I'm just glad, Shriek, I didn't take you out during my fuck up. My heart sank when I saw you in my mirror. I'm like, oh fuck, I just took out Shriek.
Well, see,
I got
had
loose
a-
out of 4, went through the grass, and when I came back up, Shriek was like 5 feet behind me. I was like, oh shit.
I had a point where I came into turn 1 and fucking JD smacks the shit out of me coming into turn 1, and I told my brother, I said, did he just fucking hit me coming into the corner? Is he fucking stupid?
To be honest with you, he's our Ricky Stenhouse of Thunderclap.
He is, and I love the fact that he still runs.
It's an apropos car.
It's so
Kind of kidding.
Roger Lee and Ryan and I were saying that in chat. We're like, he's the perfect 47.
Well, no, hold on. No, because JD does actually have a little bit of talent.
Well,
Ricky
good point.
Somehow.
Good point.
Still
Very
has
true.
to hide.
Very true.
Because he has daddy's money. That's why.
There you go.
The other thing I wanted to note, I'm not upset about it, but you guys have been pronouncing my last name wrong the whole year.
God damn. Say something then.
No, I just let it roll.
So it's
Well, now it
Tariq.
has to just be changed.
It's Tariq, right?
No, it's Cherik.
I only know that.
I've been doing it
it's
wrong
not.
too, and nobody said you
Well,
can
now
say
it's
shit to
now
me.
it's Sharik. Now it's Sharik for next season
Forever.
because
Yeah,
you let
exactly.
it go. All
Steve,
are you fucking
Steve,
Rolled
for
over
so,
the next season.
for so long in iRacing E Series.
Why did you say something to me?
Because
so long.
Clapper, what do you say to me every time you see me? 83 looking ass.
That's true.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, you guys see each other every fucking weekend, and you didn't even know that.
I see him for like 3 days a week.
Okay, but hold on.
I see you
Let
4
me tell
days
you-
a week.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes
You
5.
have to fucking say something because for the first 3 seasons that I broadcast the iRacing E Super Speedway
Yes.
series, I called Greg Marconi, like the inventor of the fucking
seasons.
radio.
He's the
I would sit
macaroni.
there and I'd go, Tony, it's McConey. Oh yeah, it's McConey. Sorry, my bad.
Well,
Next
my
week,
name is actually
McConey in this.
fucking
I'm like, fuck it,
Clapper.
whatever. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say his club hair or something.
Well, what's also funny about all of that is early in the season, Tony would sometimes, I would notice on the broadcast, call me Robert Harrison, and I don't know where that comes from, but that
Because
is
all
my,
it shows up is R.
but Robert is my middle name, so it's like, fuck it, I'll go with it.
Yeah, but the only thing that shows up on fucking SDK is R.
Because
Hey, at
I'm,
least it's better
because
than
I'm
Cameron Hearn.
So
I'm Ryan Harrison 3, so I guess they got rid of my name, so it would show up as a regular name.
so
I was
so
gonna.
is
You
Tony
can change
like
it-
our
you can
Dell?
change
Is
it in
Tony
the,
like the Dell Jr. of
league.
of Sim Racing Media?
No,
or
no,
Christopher
I
Buescher?
don't know.
Hold on,
I
hold on,
don't know
Frank.
because
No, I'm the
I'm
Chris
the
Hold on,
Buescher.
hold on, hold on.
Because
Frank,
I
I wanted to
have
post this.
dyslexia.
I wanted to post this in our A-team chat. The A-team is you are Gordon, Tony is DW/Clint.
Absolutely.
I can see the DW part, not so
Dave-
much the Clint
Dave-
Boyer part.
Well, with your mannerisms.
Dude, you're a goober. Stop it.
So yeah, absolutely. Fucking Dave is oh shit. Who else was that in the booth?
Larry
Mike Joy?
McReynolds.
No, he's not Larry.
Mike Joy?
Mike Joy.
Mike Joy. He's Mike Joy. I'm Larry Mack. That's the A-team of SRM.
No, Clapper
why
is
not?
Larry Mack.
No, we have a group of broadcasters of
You know what
us
the
four.
best? You know what the best part is Steven,
Now,
I asked
before
Clapper.
tonight's race, we looked at everything and we put all our strategies together. And these coaches got out their notebooks and they looked at it and they said, "We're going to win this race on tires." And I'm telling you, Dale, I was not expecting this race to come down to fuel mileage. And we never know with this new next gen car. We're going from daytime to nighttime here. What could happen here? And Roger Debo did exactly what he needed to do, and he got the championship.
At least this race finished under the green fag. That's all I can say.
Green fag.
Oh my god.
Thank God we didn't have one of those this season.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh fuck.
That's I hate when people make that slip up. I just cringe.
Now, also speaking of last names, we got Cherik out of the way. Is it Jadoris or Gadgedoris? I've heard y'all say both.
Well, according to the
Gadgedoris.
pronunciation sheet we were given, it's Gadgedoris.
Gadgedoris, okay. Because
I used
I
to get yelled at for that.
Listen,
I just
next
call
year-
him Tyrannosaurus Rex.
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
again, we were also told it was fucking Sharik too. So now
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're forever Sharik now.
not just Steven. James also never said anything.
I feel like I don't even
Yeah,
know.
both
like,
you
who I
fuckers
am.
kind of dropped the ball on that one. Just fuck it. We said in the first fucking broadcast, if we're pronouncing any of these names wrong, let us know.
I feel like I need to look myself in the mirror and question who I am now.
Yeah.
Just a Clepe.
Well, see, I didn't think I was actually gonna be like interviewed or anything, and then whenever I got that second at Dover, and you guys were like, "We got Steven Sharik," I was like, "I should probably correct them on that." And then you started asking.
You should have.
Well, you started asking me questions, and then I was like, "Ah, fuck it." I
Steve, it
forgot.
wouldn't have mattered. Like
Oh,
Tony
fuck
said,
it. I'll just
for
wait till
3
after
years.
the championship 4.
Yeah, I'll wait till after I've already been interviewed every time that I've been interviewed this season, and then tell them they've been fucking my name up.
I couldn't
with my
even put an
wife
asterisk
and
next to my
with
name.
my wife and mother watching the fucking broadcast.
Tony, like you said, for 3 years, you called me Marconi. Even when I corrected you, it didn't fucking matter.
Dude,
Yeah, I know.
how many times I had to go and say McConey on the outside, like really emphasize it to get freaking to try to get this ape to
Hey,
understand.
nobody
Dude, for so
pronounces
long,
names
you
as
pissed
bad
off.
as our beginning broadcaster this year.
Okay, hold on.
He was
Hold
insane.
on. Do you guys
You
ever want a
mean
good
the
fucking
great
laugh?
Googly moogly guy?
Hold on.
Extreme Sim TV was that his
Harold
channel?
Groves, Cameron,
Hey,
Hearn.
listen. God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
Bless your heart.
Motherfucker.
Chance Lady.
Remember when he tried to run? What was it? Austin,
Matt
Texas.
does not run. Don't even attempt that joke.
Dude, he.
All right, I appreciate everybody for watching. It's been a hell of a night. A lot of fun. Sucks I came up short, but we're gonna come back strong next year. So, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the SRM LLC YouTube page. They're the ones that broadcast our race. They do a fantastic job. Love laughing and joking with these guys. But until next season, you guys stay good.